Welcome everyone, welcome back to the Triton channel, and today back on Flight Simulator. We're flying the Frontier A321 airliner and we're off to Philadelphia from Saratoga, I believe. Yes, so a 2 hour 15 Silvish flight, 800 miles on the VATSIM network. I don't think I've got anyone at the airport, however I do notice that they've got approach on for Philadelphia. However, it looks like there's a good storm system running through there, so it should be a difficult landing, shall we say. So nice easy takeoff, flight over there, get settled in, and then the approach should be a little bit more manic, I believe. So yeah, take off to Saratoga. Not too many aircraft around, I don't think, but we'll get the engine started up, do all our procedures properly, and get off into the air, file our flight plan, and get on the way. So yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers. Right, we are connected to the VATSIM network, and we are filing our flight plan. Just gone in, and we have Auto ATC in the American VATSIM. So this is something new and interesting we don't get over in Europe. It doesn't visit any control of providing clearance delivery. Service at your departure airport. Okay, so please squawk 6023 for your flight plan. So we'll get the power going, and we will squawk 6023. This will aid in your identification by any ATC that may be online later in your flight, which is something they only do over in America at the moment. However, that's pretty good. Let's get the old navs going. I want to have two. Okay. We need to upload. Start. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna say. We're gonna get charts open. Move this out of the way for a bit. Okay, so unloading that. It's a New Zealand flight. We don't need that. Import flight. Import from SimBrief. And we've got this one here. This is the one. We're flying on. Yep, recognised. That's the one. Runway 14 takeoff with a quite severe crosswind. However, Philadelphia's looking good at the moment. So we're still looking good. However, we'll export it. Load as active flight plan. So we're going to flight plan now. We should be KSR 14 into Calder. That's interesting. So we're going up the east coast, out. I think this is Delaware, and then back into Philadelphia up here. And there's air traffic control around in the New York Center. So we'll get everything started because I don't believe there's anything running for this area. So it should get to 50% on the N2. Exhaust gas temperature will raise to 300 and, well, I should settle around 350, I think, once everything's started up. Once that gets 50, this will start firing up, and then one turbine will go and rest around 19% on idle. Check if that was on idle. It is. Engine 2. Hydraulics. Taxi light on. Okay, and taxi. Parking brake off. Someone's in my parking space already. Feels a bit heavy. Just put that down here so I can see where I'm going. So as we're going down here then, I'm about to cross this runway and this tug's in the way. I'm going to go around it, just in case Microsoft Flight Sim thinks we're hitting it. So as we're going down here, we're going through our post-takeoff procedures. Just going to hold here just before we go into the runway. So to the traffic, Frontier Flight 2370 crossing runway 04 on taxiway Alpha. No call back. I am on Unicom. So as we're coming down here, we are looking for our takeoff procedures in relation to any failures. So if we have one engine failure, we'll be looking to continue climb, gears up, flaps up when appropriate, and then contact control or some sort of control to come back down, maybe burn some fuel over the water, dump some fuel, and then come back in for landing, maybe even try and reignite. Complete engine failure under 2500, I'm going to try and circle back to get to the airport. If not, I'm turning 30 degrees left or right, looking for a safe place to land, whether that be water or field away from residential areas. Hopefully, if I had a co-pilot, we're trying to restart the engine. But yeah, both engine failures. We will try and get back to the airport if we can. We have got a cross runway which we can come back to quite easily. If we it'll be a left turn with the crosswind to try and get into the headwind that we have on this runway, and then if we have any encroachment onto the runway, our auto brakes will be set to max. It will be spoilers armed, full spoiler deployment, hard on the brakes, and coming to a full stop. That's if we haven't hit V1. If we've hit V1, V rotate, we will continue climb out with a toga on the throttle. I think that's correct. We will call airspeed alive if I remember, and we'll call 100 knots. V1, V rotate, positive climb, gear up, and then autopilot 1 on, manage speed, and flight through to Philadelphia then, hopefully with no other issues. We do have Jacksonville online now, which could be interesting. I'll see where we go with that as we just come up to Alpha 1, holding short Alpha 1. So we have takeoff configuration, lights on, everything on, so everyone can see me. Clear left and clear right. We'll go up to 50% power once we're on the center line, and then it will be a flex takeoff. Coming round. Okay, 50% power, and that is nominal, and then we're going flex. Runway's clear. Airspeed's alive. Crosswind left to right. A little bit of front. Holding that. 100 knots. V1. And rotate. So we have crosswind, and we're up 15 degrees, positive rate, gear up. Gear is up, everything nominal on the engines. Autopilot on. Come on. Give me 119. Okay, auto thrust and autopilot now working. A little bit of problem with that. We'll go to 5,000 and we're exiting out on the right. A little bit of heavy wind, and then it's going to go straight to 37,000. 36, that's our cruise, and we might as well just get straight up there. Flaps are going to come up. We're going to speed up to 250 before we hit the 10,000 feet. Okay. And we are finding our autopilot. Good. Our autopilot route, and everything's down there. So takeoff lights can come off now. Have a load on to wind off. Beacons on, strobes on auto. Let's put it on to on, just in case anything mess. Seatbelts on. Everything's nominal. Crossfeeds on. Fuel's looking good. We're burning a bit of fuel. Nice little 14 knot crosswind, and that's it. We're over the water. Let's have a look outside, shall we? There we are. Off we pop. See you, Sarasota, as we fly up and up. Nice special livery we got on today. Okay, we are through 10,000 feet now, so landing lights can come off. They're just creating drag, and we'll give the on and off for trolley service to begin. As we now fly through 12,000 on our way up to flight level 360, and if I grab the V-pilot, we've got ATIS in range and New York Center, a couple of ATIS in range, but we are nowhere near New York Center yet. So I'll get to New York Center, and then I'll come back up and give them a call. So you join me at 36,000 feet, flight level 360. We are approximately 300 miles from Philadelphia, I'd say. And we had a problem with the autopilot, so I had to re-enter a load of the waypoints as we get close to it. I've gone direct to Philadelphia now. And we are just flying over a start of a weather pattern, which I'll just show you. If I show you this, this is simaware.ca, so this is me here. So we're just starting to fly over this weather pattern. So I changed the flight plan because we were heading up kind of this way, and I didn't know which way this was going. If we zoom, I think it is moving away from us, to be fair, but it's a nasty little weather pattern. We've got a nice 100 knot wind behind us at the moment. So we're flying up here, and we're staying out of the New York Center's area. However, as we get into Philadelphia, I think I'm coming on 27 right, so 27 east to west. So as we're going east to west, I may cut into their airspace. So I might just shout up on their channel as I get nearer, but uneventful so far, apart from the failure in the autopilot, which just started sending me directly north. So I've had to re-enter Philadelphia and the approach line into it on 27 right, just in case anything goes wrong or I can't get hold of New York Center, as he's put the ATIS in, and he's covering Newark Centre, which I thought was quite interesting. So I'm just going to jump on to probably one of these channels in a minute and see if I can hear any of these aircrafts that are ready to take on Philadelphia on the channel. But yeah, nice nice and calm up here at the moment, not too much going on, as you see. We are flying at 520 knots over the ground, 270 miles from about where we entered the approach point to Philadelphia. And yeah, so good, so far so good, hopefully. So see you there. So we have just started our descent into Philadelphia. We are 120 miles. We're going down to flight level 190. Seatbelts on. As we're going through the clouds now, I've started putting wing lights on just in case any view issues, but I don't think there will be. There's not many aircraft around. We're on Unicom, but I'm going to switch now to New York Center and have a listen.
2047, standby.
Because I think I'm going to go flying straight through the airspace. So if I grab this, sorry for the movement, I think I'm going to be around here when we enter. So if we are, then I need to shout up, really, as especially if you're coming down quite low.
American 2047, say your request again.
Let's drop that
American
down.
2047, you're good to the Miami airport. Nathan 5 departure. Radar vector is white, then as files. Climb via SID. Flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is, it's going to be 120.8. New York departure coming online, so he'll be your departure frequency. And squawk 7105.
Miami, Nathan 5, frequency white, climb via SID, departure 120.8,
American 2047, read back correct. Expect runway 13, and you can call ready for taxi. Central aircraft, New York Center is now closed. All aircraft on frequency, monitor Unicom.
Monitoring Unicom. So,
November 12, automated weather observation 21000. Wind 208 at 11. Visibility 10. Sky condition 1000.
so that's some random ATC. I'll just turn down ATC in a minute. So you can hear that New York Center unfortunately just closed down, which is not helpful to us. However, we are flying to Philadelphia, so not too bothered. Just means we are flying through some turn landing lights on as it goes 10,000 feet, and we are 2961 the altimeter. Oh, not that. And then we're just going to drop our speed to 250 as we reach 10,000. Yes, as I said, we are now at 10,000 feet. New York Center is closed, so we can't use that on the VATSIM. We are on the Unicom channel. In a minute, I'll turn the ATC off, and we'll be coming in for approach. Not too far away now. So we'll hit brakes, we'll bank back left, and then that's our approach through Menge onto 27 right. So as we turn onto our approach pan, we've got a lovely little rainbow in front of us. It's not so sitting in the sim before, to be fair. That's quite nice. Definitely adds a little bit of realism to it. Nice tight turn our left to get us back on course. Just below New York JFK is just off in that distance in the there up north. So we'll come back northwest back up north to above the airport, and then onto our final approach for Philadelphia, and I'll see you there. Okay, localizer has been gained, and glide slope. A little bit high, so I'm going to go to managed. Managed altitude. Got the glide slope and the localizer. Start the configuration. Philadelphia traffic, Frontier flight 2370, 10 mile final for 27, right localizer and glide slope obtained. So we've got the glide slope, definitely, and we are going to full flaps this as we hit the next one. Got no view of anything yet. Good crosswind at the moment of 45 knots, unbelievably.
2,500.
Full flaps. Bring the speed right down. No view. It states over here somewhere. I'm gonna have to go Cat 2 on this one, so need to find lights soon. 5 mile out. Got the glide slope still. Right, 5 miles out. We're looking over here. No lights yet. Still got 1500 feet. About to drop to 1,000 there, right, cloud base. Nope. Crosswind's coming down to 25 knots. Runway, right ahead. There it is. We're out the clouds. Autopilot's off. Okay.
500.
Still got 2 left.
400.
A little bit low.
300.
Can't find the centre line, still a little bit low.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Butter. And nose down, 4 reverses. Lovely. Not a bad landing at all. Panic then, and we'll take an easy right off here. So flaps up. As you come off, speed brake, and taxi light on. Everything else is on. And we'll go find somewhere to go. Everything off, beautiful. Right, should we have a look at the flight? Beautiful. So, that's the finished flight that we do. This is, if you've not done this, is the Pilot's Life, Chapter 2 from Simbit World. Flight report, landing lights off before 10,000 on the climb. Apparently we failed that. And landing light off on the taxi in. Okay. And taxi light off. Off? Interesting. Taxi light should be on. Maybe that's I think that's a bug. And then we can, so our landing rate was minus 143 feet, which is really good. Landing force is under that 1, which is brilliant. And I click here, I get landing details. So yes, on the centre, not too bad off the centre really. As you can see, nearly there, a little bit off to the left to be fair. So wind speed was 19, wind direction was 230 on a 270. Landing rate was good, true SV was 134, pitch was good, bank was okay, so 1 on 1 there, that's not bad. And the landing rate was 143, which is one of my better ones. So yeah, nice, good finish to that. And this is what you get. So you get scored on how well you do, and then I can then submit this flight. So I submit the flight, and then my next flight is booked in, which next time we'll be flying Atlanta to Philadelphia at some point. So not a bad little flight there, but schedule's all in here, ready to go. We've got Phoenix, got to Orlando. It's quite a far flight. Miami to Philadelphia, lots of stuff to Philadelphia, Denver to Kansas. That'd be a nice flight. Nice short one here of Vegas to Phoenix. I look forward to that one. And then I just earn money through the hours. So yeah, if you want to see more on that, Simbit World and Pilot's Life career. But I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.